Chapter 8. Salutogenesis. Fostering Health and Resilience in Trauma Recovery. Introduction to Salutogenesis. In trauma recovery, the focus often centers on understanding and mitigating the factors that contribute to distress and dysfunction. However, an equally vital perspective is offered by the previously mentioned salutogenesis. Unlike pathogenesis, which examines the origins of disease, salutogenesis explores the origins of health. It emphasizes the factors that support human health and well-being, advocating for a proactive approach to developing resilience and promoting recovery. This chapter delves further into the principles of salutogenesis and their application in trauma recovery. Understanding salutogenesis. Salutogenesis seeks to answer the question, what keeps people healthy? Components of salutogenesis include sense of coherence, SOC, a core concept that reflects an individual's capacity to perceive life as comprehensible, manageable, and meaningful. General resistance resources, GRRs, factors that help individuals cope with stressors and maintain health. Health as a continuum, viewing health and illness on a spectrum rather than as binary states. Sense of coherence, SOC. At the heart of salutogenesis lies the SOC, which Antonovsky defines as mixture of optimism combined with a sense of control. The concept seeks to explain why some people get sick under stress while others stay healthy. The SOC has three main components. Comprehensibility, the degree to which you think that the stimuli deriving from your internal and external environments are structured, predictable, and explicable. Manageability, the extent to which you feel you have the resources available to meet the demands posed by these stimuli. Meaningfulness, your level of acceptance that these demands are challenges worthy of investment and engagement. There are a number of ways to enhance SOC in trauma recovery. Comprehensibility, providing trauma survivors with clear information about their experiences and the healing process helps them make sense of their trauma. Manageability, equipping individuals with coping strategies and resources ensures they feel capable of handling their challenges. Meaningfulness, helping survivors find purpose and meaning in their recovery journey fosters motivation and resilience. General resistance resources, GRRS. General resistance resources, GRRs, are a diverse array of factors that help individuals manage stress and maintain health. GRRs can be categorized into personal resources, intelligence and creativity. Problem-solving abilities and creative thinking can aid in navigating complex emotional landscapes. Emotional strength, resilience, and emotional regulation skills help individuals bounce back from adversity. Social resources, support networks, family, friends, and community provide emotional and practical support. Relationships, healthy relationships foster a sense of belonging and security. Material resources, financial stability, economic security reduces stress and provides access to necessary services. Access to healthcare. Availability of medical and psychological care supports overall well-being. There are a number of ways to enhance GRRs. Building strong relationships, encouraging the development of supportive relationships and community connections. Promoting personal growth, facilitating activities that enhance emotional strength and creativity. Ensuring access to resources, advocating for equitable access to healthcare and financial support systems. Health as a continuum. Salutogenesis conceptualizes health on a continuum, recognizing that individuals move along a spectrum from wellness to illness based on their experiences and resources. This perspective acknowledges that health and disease are not binary states, but exist in a dynamic state influenced by various internal and external factors. This idea has a number of implications for trauma recovery. Dynamic process. Recovery is viewed as a fluid process where individuals can shift toward greater health and resilience. Holistic approach, addressing multiple facets of an individual's life, physical, emotional, social, enhances overall well-being. Personalized interventions, tailoring recovery strategies to individual needs and resources promotes effective healing. Salutogenesis in practice. Implementing salutogenic principles in trauma recovery involves fostering an environment that enhances SOC and strengthens GRRs. Practical applications include trauma-informed mindfulness and meditation. These practices improve comprehensibility and manageability by promoting present moment awareness and emotional regulation. Nutrition and physical activity. A balanced diet and regular exercise support physical health, which in turn bolsters emotional and psychological resilience. Therapeutic interventions. Approaches such as cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, somatic experiencing, and equine therapy can be integrated to address various aspects of trauma. Foster these qualities in order to create health-promoting environments. Supportive relationships. Encourage connections with supportive individuals and communities. Safe spaces. Provide environments where trauma survivors feel secure and empowered to engage in their healing journey. Resource accessibility. Ensure easy access to necessary resources, including healthcare, education, and social support. Connection to trauma and the cell danger response CDR. Integrating salutogenesis with CDR. Resolving CDR. Salutogenic strategies facilitate the resolution of the CDR by promoting healing and reducing chronic stress. Enhancing cellular repair. Practices that enhance SOC and strengthen GRRs support the body's transition from a defensive state to one of repair and regeneration. Holistic recovery. Combining salutogenic principles with cellular healing approaches ensures a comprehensive recovery that addresses both emotional and physical aspects of trauma. Practical strategies to implement salutogenesis in trauma recovery. Developing a strong sense of coherence, SOC. Comprehensibility. Journaling. Encourage writing about experiences to organize thoughts and gain clarity. Education. Provide information about trauma and its effects to demystify symptoms and reactions. Manageability. Resource mapping. Help individuals identify and use available resources, e.g., support groups, therapy. Skill building. Teach coping strategies such as deep breathing, meditation, and time management. Meaningfulness. Goal setting. Assist in setting personal goals that align with individual values and aspirations. Purposeful activities. Encourage engagement in activities that provide a sense of achievement and purpose. Enhancing general resistance resources. GRRS. Personal growth. Emotional regulation exercises. Practices like trauma-informed mindfulness, cognitive restructuring, and trauma release exercises, TRE, help release tension and trauma stored in the body. Creative outlets. Art therapy, music therapy, and other creative activities can be used to express emotions. Social support, building relationships. Facilitate connections with supportive peers, mentors, and community members, while being mindful of potential triggers and helping individuals develop the skills to navigate challenging interactions without becoming overwhelmed. Access to care. Healthcare navigation. Assist in accessing medical and psychological services. Advocacy. Advocate for policies that improve access to mental health care and support services. Creating a salutogenic environment. Daily routines. Structured schedules. Establishing regular routines to provide stability and predictability. Healthy habits. Promoting balanced nutrition, adequate sleep, and regular physical activity. Supportive spaces, safe zones. Creating environments where individuals feel safe to express themselves and engage in healing activities. Resource centers, providing access to educational materials, therapeutic tools, and support services. Integrating salutogenic principles into daily life. Trauma-informed mindfulness practices. Incorporating trauma-informed mindfulness meditation into daily routines to enhance present-moment awareness. Community involvement. Encouraging participation in community activities to build a sense of belonging and support. Conclusion. Salutogenesis offers a transformative approach to trauma recovery by emphasizing the enhancement of health-promoting factors, rather than solely addressing the roots of distress. By fostering a strong SOC and strengthening GRRS, individuals can cultivate resilience and facilitate holistic healing. Integrating salutogenic principles with cellular healing processes like the cell danger response, CDR, provides a comprehensive framework that addresses both the emotional and physical dimensions of trauma recovery. As we continue to explore various therapeutic strategies and their impact on healing, embracing salutogenesis empowers trauma survivors to harness their innate strengths and resources, paving the way for sustained well-being and resilience. Key takeaways. Salutogenesis shifts the focus from disease prevention to health promotion, emphasizing factors that support well-being. Sense of coherence, SOC, comprising comprehensibility, manageability, and meaningfulness, is crucial for effective trauma recovery. General resistance resources, GRRs, are essential for managing stress and fostering resilience. Health as a continuum recognizes that individuals move along a spectrum of health based on their resources and coping abilities. Salugenesis signaling leverages salutogenic principles to activate the body's natural healing processes, aiding in the resolution of the cell danger response, CDR. Next steps. Assess your sense of coherence. Reflect on your ability to make sense of challenges, manage stress, and find meaning in your life. Engage in practices that strengthen comprehensibility, manageability, and meaningfulness. Evaluate and strengthen your resources. Identify personal, social, and material resources that support your well-being. Take actionable steps to enhance these resources, such as building stronger relationships or accessing new support services. Create a salutogenic environment. Design your living and working spaces to promote health and well-being. Incorporate daily routines and habits that support physical and emotional health. Integrate salutogenic practices into daily life. Implement mindfulness, meditation, and other health-promoting activities into your daily schedule. Seek out community and support networks that reinforce your resilience and well-being. Practical exercises and reflections. These can be done privately or with a therapist for feedback. Exercise 1. Enhancing comprehensibility. Journaling prompt. Write about a recent challenging experience. Describe what happened, how it made you feel, and what you learned from it. This exercise helps organize thoughts and make sense of complex emotions. Exercise 2. Building manageability. Resource mapping. Create a list of your current resources, including personal strengths, supportive relationships, and available services. Identify areas where you can seek additional support and develop a plan to access these resources. Exercise 3. Cultivating meaningfulness. Purpose exploration. Reflect on what gives your life meaning. List activities, relationships, and goals that you find fulfilling. Consider how you can incorporate more of these elements into your daily life to enhance your sense of purpose. Reflection prompt. Assess your SOC on a scale of 1 to 10. Rate your sense of comprehensibility, manageability, and meaningfulness. Identify specific actions you can take to improve each component. Implementing strategies. Daily trauma-informed mindfulness practice. Dedicate 10 minutes each day to trauma-informed mindfulness meditation. Focus on your breath and observe your thoughts without judgment. Strengthening social connections. Reach out to a friend or family member each week. Share your experiences and offer support to foster deeper relationships. Healthy nutrition plan. Incorporate anti-inflammatory foods such as leafy greens, berries, and fatty fish into your meals. Consult a nutritionist if needed to develop a balanced diet plan. Key takeaways. Embracing a salutogenic approach transforms the landscape of trauma recovery by focusing on the positive factors that foster health and resilience. By enhancing the SOC and strengthening GRRS, individuals can live on their healing path with greater confidence and purpose. As we integrate these principles with cellular healing processes, we pave the way for a holistic and empowered path to recovery. I encourage both practitioners and trauma survivors to explore and implement salutogenic strategies, fostering environments and practices that support sustained well-being and resilience. References: American Psychological Association, ND, Building Resilience, https://www.apa.org/topics/resilience, Antonovsky, A. 1979. Health, Stress, and Coping. San Francisco, Jossie Bass. Harvard Health Publishing. 2023. Quick Start Guide to an Anti-Inflammation Diet. https://www.health.harvard.edu Staying Healthy Quick Start Guide to an Anti-Inflammation Diet. Mindful.org. ND. What is mindfulness? https: www.mindful.org. What is mindfulness? Middlemark, M.B., Sagi, S., Erickson, M., Bauer, J.F., Pelican, J.M., Lindstrom, B., and Espinas, G.A., 2017. The Handbook of Salutogenesis, Springer. Walsh, F., 2016. Strengthening Family Resilience. Guilford Press. World Health Organization, WHO. 2005. Promoting Mental Health. Concepts, Emerging Evidence, Practice. World Health Organization,